My name is Richard Arthur, and today I'm here with.
I'm talking with your person.
Nice to have you.
I
Sure.
mean, these are things that I think every human being can use to their advantage. I would speak of respect, relationships, etc. If you talk about advancement of humanity, I think that is good. But everybody wants to advance in their career. Health is important, health-wise. You want to be okay financially, irrespective of the career. I mean, even if you are doing by yourself, you want to make it. Everybody wants to be comfortable in life. But I think that respect plays a major role in where people get to because respect, I mean, is still also in line with relationships. The relationship we build as we grow, we come back at us, either positively or negatively. Because, for example, if I offend you today, let's say I'm a hit and run driver, I hit your car, I drive off because nobody saw me. You chase me, you spot my face, how I look like, and you're able to apprehend me the next time you find me in town. That relationship will land me in prison or in a court or whatever. I'll be fine. And in the same way, if I'm cool and I discuss issues with whoever I offend, I treat people with respect. I greet. I mean these things also should come from a natural place. Yeah, as you are growing, depends on who your actual nature is. You have respect for everybody. You should have respect for everybody. I think by so doing, many of the obstacles we face and I mean the the, the fortunes, the good fortunes that come our way come from respect through relationships, etc. So I think that one of the life hacks is to have a good relationship with people that you meet. But they should be good people. Being too good also may land you in trouble sometimes. But
That was what I was
that's what
actually
you're
going
going
to ask.
yes, that's what you're going to ask. I understand. But you have to be a good human being to your fellow human beings. We are all humans, irrespective of class, stature. I mean, you have to respect whatever role somebody is playing in society. No matter their social standing, they are human beings. And sometimes I say this: people don't respect some people because of the work they do, especially down here. You walk into a space and somebody thinks that oh, you came with this bike and so nothing. What do you want here? The next person comes with a big a
G
big car,
Wagon.
a G-Wagon, a big car. Our value systems have changed that much. So people tend to place value on who is looking this way or that way. And so you know what can happen? That bike guy could be the driver of the president. Probably doesn't have a car. But look at the influence he has. He's a friend to the president. A very close knit person, you know. And so what can that person offer you? I'm not saying respect people to receive I mean, to have that kind of reciprocity, no. But just be naturally a person who has regard for humanity and don't look at, don't be bootlicking because, oh, this man can do this for me, or this man has to be respected. No, everybody is a human being. You never know what happens in this life. People fall from being rich to being very broke. People get from broke, no education, and they're employing professors and doctors. So in this life, and also time. Time will tell. Time is God. Time is God. And patience. Wait upon God. So wait upon your time. In essence, yes. I think I won't talk again. I'm fine.
Being patient about something and wasting your time.
You see, in this life, we learn as we go. Every day we learn. I mean, you may think of something today. I'm that kind of person. My mind is always at work. How I process things today. It's not just me. It may be different from how I process the same thing tomorrow based on experiences. So many things are under the influence of so much as we grow, as we step in and step out and come back in. But if you ask me the difference between wasting time and having patience, yes, there's difference.
And can you
There's
break it
difference.
down for me
Yes,
so that
I
I
think I
understand it
think how
well?
I understand it is quite simple. Okay, I want to, let's say, I want to be a sailor, right? I want to be a sailor. And I folded my arms and then I said I want to be a sailor. So, well, I don't have the means to go learn the courses that I have to enroll in order to become a sailor. Maybe I want to go to Regional Maritime University. And I'm home. I finished secondary school. Let's say, I mean, I'm not in a capacity to enroll because my parents don't have that much. I don't have siblings, family that can support. And I'm sitting down saying that in the next 50 years, in the next 10 years, I want to be a sailor. Will that happen? No.
It will never happen.
It will never happen. I have to get at something, start doing something. Today, when we closed, I mean, class, maybe I don't know if I should just chip in this. I know people are selling
You can.
stuff. People are selling stuff right here and they are making some profits. So if they have something in mind they want to do with that money, they are in a process. So we have to always start a process. I know people who think that they are too old to get into the university. Meanwhile, they have a certain career path they want to take. And before they take it, they have to enroll in some kind of diploma course, certificate course. Just start from somewhere. But if you say you are sitting down there waiting to become that person, I think that you are wasting time. That is time wasting. But the patience bit of it is that you are not yet a seller, but you have the patience to start selling mobile phones, start learning how to repair mobile phones, get a small corner shop, learn through it. You know that give yourself 5 years. Okay, I would have saved enough to start a diploma by the next 5 years. So that is patience. It's giving yourself short, long, I mean, medium milestones to get at where you want to be, as against somebody just wasting time and hoping that somebody will come
Savior will come from
and the
above.
savior will come from above or even from below. I mean, it doesn't because sometimes somebody will even find you on the journey, and then and back to the respect and relationship issue. Sometimes you even take you board a pickup, a taxi, and by virtue of the fact that you greeted nicely, the guy said, "Well, how is it? How is it going today? How's market?" You're all sharing and having a good conversation. You realize that that person probably has enrolled in this same scenario that he's a sailor. That's his first year. He's just making money to go and pay his school fees. So you see that yeah, he's doing something. If you are a big man, probably knows the person somebody has the institute where he's even learning. You call the guy, Charlie, I met one of your students. Oh, that guy is a very good student to her. And he's a taxi. Oh yes, totally very hard guy. He's you see, that is patience through it. He's getting to it. But time wasting there, yeah, I get it. It's just wasting thinking about the bush. It's like somebody who doesn't know what they want to achieve. If you ask me, I think that's a bit like I say, off the top of my head and also my experiences.
Yeah, I really appreciate. And also, I would want you to give us this. I mean, you've been through life, ups and downs, and I would want to share with me the toughest situation you've been through.
Very tough situation. Okay, I've been to. I mean, I booked for a friend's equipment. I think this was about. I mean, many years ago.
Oh, okay.
Many years ago, I rented equipment from somebody and it got lost.
Wow.
Yes, and the person reported to the police and he thought that I just wanted to sell. I actually left it was in a taxi or something like that. So I was
That's a
sent.
tough one.
Yes, it was tough. It was tough. Yes, a couple of them. And I think one of the toughest also was when a friend of mine moved my dad's car. We would go to church and not stay at church and just roam about and wait to pick up our parents. My mom when we are done. And one of my guys picked the car. The
Okay.
key. The key was I left the key. I went to my friend's house and we used to play pool there, snooker. So I parked there and one of our guys entered the car, sparked it and moved. I don't know. I didn't. Within a split second, yeah, we stopped him. The guy was just going. Not knowing, yeah, he went to. I mean, he drove up and had an accident somewhere.
Wow, that's car.
Yeah, yes, it was hot. I think that's one of the hottest situations I faced. I think I just completed this secondary school at the time.
But then you were very young.
Yes, I was. I was.
So
So,
with the police one, how did you came out?
oh,
Like
I mean, I wrote a report that I was stolen a thing. I came out of I mean, they detained me. I wrote a report. The guy himself, I think, came there. I've actually forgotten how it went, but I mean, it came out that I was stolen anything. I think I paid him some money to go and buy it. It was a small DJ mixer. It wasn't anything.
any big
No,
deal
it
for
wasn't
you?
a big deal.
Let's
But
say
it was because he sent it to the police station. And I was surprised. That's when I realized that, okay, there are people that don't take things like this for granted. I'm not somebody that holds on to material stuff too much in life. I mean, I'm not somebody that would kill somebody because they have stolen my phone or I won't do that. It's material. I can get one in God's own time. But this guy acted like we have never even met before.
total
Like a
strangers.
total stranger, yes. He wouldn't listen to anything, just reported the street. And this was it's something for him, but it wasn't any big mixing console. It was for DJs. That's not the type of mixer I even wanted to use for the event. I think that's all I can say. That's what I can remember. Many situations. I mean, life is full of struggles. So I just remember these two as I was younger and I was younger at the time, very young. In recent times, the struggles there. I mean, you're always overcoming struggles as you
They're everywhere.
everywhere, everywhere.
Once you wake up, one will meet you.
Yeah,
Where you go to bed, another one will be there for you.
yes.
So
Before you go to bed, you have to overcome something every day. This part of the world, really, I mean, people are going through it. If you live in an area where there's no water, people are fetching water every single day from a well, walk all the way about a kilometer to the house, fill a certain barrel before they go to school. Challenges, I mean, but basically it's also a matter of governance and I mean nature of our thinking. How people in leadership have to respect humanity enough to understand that let's bring each one of us to a certain moderate lifestyle level of I mean livelihood so that I mean we'll still have rich people in society, but the poor should not be that poor that their children cannot even go to a regular community based school. Some of these things, yeah. I don't want to debate them. I think it's okay.
one last one before you go. What quality life quality like being punctual, time focus, time management, focusing, all these things. I would want you to give me one that when I apply to my life, I mean, I would be able to improve it and then push forward in life.
Punctual, focus. I will not take one out.
You're adding or okay.
If you have to be punctual, you have to be punctual. Yes. You can be walked out of an interview because you delayed for an hour, for a minute, even a minute. It depends on the moderator.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the moderator. And you cannot fault the person. They say come at 9 and you came at 9, but you are late. What if you missed the opportunity? So yes, and these things that I'm telling you is a reminder to my own self as well
Okay.
that we have to be punctual
In everything.
in everything. If you have to be somewhere and it's not at your own discretion, you have been asked, you have to be here at this time. You have to try and make it at the time. Yes, and you mentioned focus. Focus is something that's very difficult.
Very, very, very
Very
difficult.
difficult.
Despite the distractions around
Very difficult.
and focusing.
Very difficult. It's very difficult to focus, especially when you are looking for success, monetary, in terms of monetary success. When you are looking for, you want to be a filmmaker, you want to be an actor, you want to be, when you are passionate about something, let me put it that way, and you forget that you are going and you need to make money as well, it's easy to focus. Very easy to focus on, I want to build this, I want to build this machine, I want to build this car. I'm focusing on building this car as a Ghanaian and I'm building it. When you get to a point where the building the car is not enough and you need to eat, you start veering off, trying to go and sell something at Circle, trying to become you may even become a real estate guy instead of being a
Lack of
mechanic,
all
a
trades.
jack of all trades. That is what always sways our focus. Lack of urgency. But it's also not easy to focus on. But it's something you must strive hard to, very, very hard to do. Focus. So focus and discipline, punctuality, all these things fall under discipline. So I'll not take one out. I'll not see the trace. They're all very important.
Thank you for having. I really appreciate you sharing this piece of wisdom with us. If you are watching, kindly subscribe and like as well. If you have questions, to kindly leave them in the comment section. I'll let you have them.